Milo soup.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 365 of the Report Podcast. My name's Eric German Grindline.
It's that time of the year again, Eric. Christmas decorations are in the shopping centres. Mariah Carey all over the radio.
She makes all her money this time of the year.
That's right. She doesn't have to go anywhere.
Stupid amount of money.
And of course, Eric, it's time for the top 30s.
Her grandchildren's grandchildren will be
We're
making money off that fucking
of Christmas, that
song.
Christmas album.
We'll be 80 years old and be hearing that fucking song.
100%. Alright? Now, Eric. Eric does something that enrages me.
Go on.
He puts chocolate in the fridge. Like chocolate pieces, chocolate bars.
Everything.
He puts chocolate in the fridge. Unhinged behavior.
Sometimes no.
It's not good.
Let me explain it.
Eric, no, let me explain it. It dilutes the flavor. Why do I need my chocolate chilled? This is outrageous behavior.
For maximum Christmas, Crucial.
You're insane.
Now, let me...
You're an insane person.
Let me defend this take. Not everything goes in the fridge. It's a mistake to put the Mars bar in the fridge, I'll admit that.
Well, it's got caramel
It's got
in it.
nougat. You need it soft. Just like certain chocolate contents, Christian, the smooth, buttery kind, like the Lindt, no fridge. It needs to be soft.
I 100% disagree with this take. I want maximum flavor, maximum
But we're talking
melt in your mouth goodness.
We're talking Cadbury fridge.
No.
We're talking Kit Kat. Elite in the fridge. You know why Kit Kat, Christian?
What the fuck? What is
Because it
that?
enhances the crisp.
I want the chocolate flavor. I don't want the crisp.
The flavor evolves once it starts to melt.
No, I want the It's too small for that to even
I
happen.
will add.
Do you suck with the chocolate? No, you don't.
First of all, this is the reason why I put it in the fridge.
Fucking what?
It's because I like to dip it in the coffee, Christian, the hot coffee. So it gives me a little bit more shelf life.
This is all very specific.
It doesn't fall apart when it hits the hot brew. You know what I'm talking about? I always dip.
Sarah, you know how I know you're wrong? Silvers, the Nugget King, agrees with you. So, what do you think about that? The man who almost OD'd on nuggets agrees with your chocolate take.
90%
What?
of the reason why it's in the fridge
What's that?
is because of the coffee.
Because of the coffee in the morning?
Yeah. Now this is a legacy move, Christian.
You see, but when people come over to your house, and you got the box of favorites in the fridge, they think you're an insane person. They think you're a madman. What the fuck is this? The favorites box is. No one wants a flake in the fridge. It loses all of its flavor. It's terrible. And this is what you do. You're a chocolate terrorist. You terrorize people with your bad chocolate decisions.
First of all,
and then they have to live with it.
I don't give a fuck. Alright? The flake falls apart immediately if it's not frozen in the coffee.
Delicious in your mouth. It's a delicious
Now
chocolate flavor.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this dipping chocolate in the coffee is a legacy move on my part.
I know where it's from, and it's...
We're talking We're talking Friday morning,
High school.
high school. Coffee with the Hershey's.
I never agree with this.
The Hershey's white chocolate, cookies and cream. Now, I can't find this anywhere. They've changed it. It's too thick. It doesn't work.
You need the thin bullshit.
It needs to be thin, Christian. It's the
Eric,
right
I never,
volume.
You see, you're also a crazy person for enjoying white chocolate that much.
I don't enjoy white chocolate at all.
It's
But
cookies and cream. It's white chocolate.
But it's different. The
It's not.
cookies and cream.
It's not. He's an insane
The
person.
cookies and cream dipped in the cafe.
You have the worst chocolate opinions of all time.
First of all, I'm a crunchy man. I'm a Kit Kat man.
I enjoy Kit Kat. Kit Kat S rank chocolate. No one's denying that.
Maybe if we get a break, we'll do the chocolate take. But this will be Australian/UK chocolate take,
Sure.
which no one will understand.
We're not doing fucking Hershey's and American horse shit.
I've had a few Hershey's. Maybe I can judge on that. But Christian,
America has terrible chocolate, and that's a fact.
if you give me the option,
Yeah.
we're talking Milky Bar. We're talking Cadbury Standard.
Okay.
We're talking Crunchy.
Yeah.
There's 100 pieces of milk chocolate. I'm taking them over the white chocolate every time.
No one wants white chocolate.
But in this specific case,
Literally, no one wants white chocolate.
I agree. But this specific case of the Hershey's cookies and cream thin in the hot coffee, peak.
Eric, when you gonna grow up and evolve to the panettone in the coffee?
Lint trash.
When you gonna evolve to the panettone in the coffee?
Seasonal item. Do I have to commit to the fruit version?
You do. It's the tradition.
I can't.
The chocolate's too much.
It is. It's a bit aggressive. I don't want the dried apricot. What is with these wogs and the
there's
dried
no-
apricot?
You get the Aldi. You get the Aldi one. No
Fucking
dry. It's
pisses
just,
me off.
you go to Aldi. You get the fruit panettone. No dried apricot. Only raisins. Okay. And for people who don't know, it's the Italian Christmas cake.
Let me ask you this question.
Alright, people in New York surely understand what the Italian Christmas cake is. Delicious.
People know what panettone is.
Okay.
Once this podcast finishes
Sure.
in 2036,
When Odo stops fucking
we'll
around.
talk about it in a minute. We'll
Talk with the
We'll talk
show.
about hot takes at the moment.
Top of the show, Eric.
If you like this bullshit, like and subscribe, I guess. Sometimes we talk about this nonsense.
Yeah. Derek.
After this podcast ends,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a hot take
Hot take podcast.
Hot Take Podcast, fucking weekly events, Christian rants. He's going to be talking about Star Wars 12.
Fuck.
Because that's happening, by the way. Not 10,
At some
11...
point-
Is it 9? No, yeah, it is.
10,
10,
11,
11, 12 is being written right now. They will come out. And apparently it's a new family, new saga, new legacy.
Thank Christ for that. I'll tell you that. But Eric.
We don't want Rey Skywalker back. She'll be there.
As the master or
She'll
some
be an
shit.
old master.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Bring
about
back
that? We don't have
Yoda.
to bring up that trauma.
Maybe Grogu, Christian, will be a fully grown Yoda.
Yoda. Okay.
Man.
Eric, enough about that. It's Christmas time. Of course, you're gonna have all these delicious takes about chocolates and the insane world in Eric's mind.
Swiss
about-
chocolate, no. I don't like the buttery, slippery chocolate. You know what I'm talking about?
So Lint. Is that what you're talking about?
Lint. There's also those
Those shells.
the shells are okay.
Okay. Dude, I don't even know what the fuck brand that is. But everyone knows that those shells at the white and
Ferrero
brown.
Rocher,
Delicious.
Peak.
That's just
way
the teller. That's just the teller.
Way too expensive.
It's the rich person's chocolate, Eric.
Have you seen how expensive it is?
It's $18 for like 3.
What's happening?
It's a rich man's chocolate, alright?
Toblerone. What do you take on Toblerone?
It's aggressive.
It's too many. One.
Oh, you can only have
one
one
triangle's enough.
triangle, and then you might die of diabetes, alright? But Eric, these are the seasonal items you run into during Christmas. Alright?
Right.
And you don't put them in the fridge. But Eric, let's get in. For more arguments, it is time for the top 30. This year might be the most the list has ever changed.
Do you want to speak about Odo's health for a second?
Talk with the show.
Okay.
Because there's nothing really to talk about, Eric. He got sick. Okay. We'll get into talk with the show. But Eric, Let's
Now, alright, we'll get it.
move into it.
What are the people talking about, Christian? Hot takes.
We got Star Wars takes. Silvers doesn't understand what the panettone is. He's talking about raisins and coffee. You don't understand, Silvers, what the panettone is. All right. You gotta go to your Italian deli, get yourself a panettone experience, festivity, Christmas time.
Right.
Experience it. But Eric, top 30s. Every year we come to you with a top 30, Eric. And this year, the list has changed the most. Why has it changed the most?
No.
Gorosei and Aimu are finally cemented themselves on the list. Eric, there is no excuse to not at least have Aimu on the list this year. We have feats and powers. You cannot cope.
Which feats?
One-shotting Zabo. Neg-diffing the fireball.
One-shotting Zabo was all
He
last
can,
year.
but even if he's a puppet master character, insanely strong puppets,
Insanely strong.
immortality and demon mode. It's better than Cracker Biscuit.
Craig's not on the list.
But Eric, we're talking about a character that has feats and powers,
Okay.
and you're not putting him on the list. Why? What are you waiting for Aimu? Let's just start there. What are you waiting for Aimu?
I want to see where... Do I believe he will be there squaring up with Luffy yet? No, I don't.
Okay.
Is it Blackbeard? Is it Garling? Will this man actually be the guy?
But Eric, what is it going to take for you to put him on the list?
If it's clear he's the guy.
That's not how the list works. You have to do it based on feet. I'm sick of you and your... Is he the guy? Is he not the guy?
Why is Dragon on the list then if you want to do it?
'Cause he's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
Okay.
But Dragon is the same as Aimu. What are we talking about? This is what I mean by your list. It is falling apart at the seams. You have people like Dragon, but then you won't put Aimu. Aimu has more on-screen feats.
Before we get into Christian's list, let me just explain how it works to the people. As the people
Sick of
know,
this.
as the long-term viewers know, Christian spends 55 minutes on his list and then we blast through the rest.
That's right.
We've taken a few people's lists from the community.
That's right.
We can't do
Chris
everyone.
D always puts the detail in so he gets on the show.
Right.
Right?
Explanations. Now I put my list out on Twitter, Christian. Now, always a dangerous move putting a top 30, because if Mihawk's not number one, people come out of the woodworks, trash list, I'll take. But, you know, a healthy mix of trash list, goat list. Nothing's ever in the middle, of course.
No. It's Twitter.
But there you go. People call me out for Dragon being top 5, but not high enough.
Yeah, it's always the characters that are not high enough,
Right.
even though they're top 10. No one gives a fuck about 30 to 20. It's all about the top 10 for people. They want to see the same characters.
According to
everywhere.
some, Shanks one-shotting Kid isn't a feat.
They were playing that game.
But anyway, Christian already on the defense with his list,
I'm not on the defense.
attacking me for no reason.
I want to go to your list last year.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I want to remind the
it's
people
a very similar list.
how I want to remind the people last year how irate I was about Eric ruining the spirit of the list, putting characters that are basically dead on the list. For some, he will be the guy source. Kuma. Where's Kuma now?
we were on the high of the Kuma flashback.
I told you could not put a character on the list.
I said it
He
was
was
high.
not. He was currently incapacitated.
I said all this
But why was he on the list?
because of the hype.
This is what I mean by you're breaking down the integrity of the list. You gotta separate yourself from that kind of bullshit
Now,
thinking.
Christian, is this all deflecting because
No.
you have to answer for your crimes on your
Let's
same
go.
show?
Let's start it.
Well,
Let's
what?
start it. Let's start
Okay.
it. Number 30. This is gonna be a cold take.
King.
Cold take. 29 Zoro. Cold take.
Some say
Some say 2. Some say he needs to be top 5.
This is a fine list so far.
18. Katakuri. Future Sight. We cannot forget the value of Future Sight.
I feel like Zoro should surpass it at this point.
How?
We can't do this forever.
Eric, his performance against Lucci.
Poor.
Poor.
Well, it was whatever.
It wasn't overwhelming, so he's still in that category. Now he does not have.
Let me ask you this question:
great observation, haki.
If Zoro never gets Future Sight, are we gonna have this conversation forever?
No.
Or will some point Zoro will just beat Katakuri via osmosis?
Eric, if the parallel is correct, and people want to call Zoro Rayleigh, he needs Future Sight at some point to compete with Mihawk,
the clairvoyant,
quote unquote, who should have great observation haki. Alright, or if Zoro wants to get to top 10, he needs to get that crazy source. Alright?
Okay. People are gonna not like this take.
Maybe after Outbath will move him above the first commanders.
I see Shiryu above Zoro, obviously.
Of course, for matchup purposes, why would it be a fight if Zoro already stronger than Shiryu?
Now, Christian.
People go for the Kuzan candy.
I'm by the Boa source at number 26.
26.
But maybe too high for Boa's all potential.
1.6.
1.6. Sure, all potential. But no face to say.
1.6. Oda said I'm not fucking around.
Now, Christian's got Crocodile on this list.
Eric, 2 billion. How are we... Eric, if you have Loki on your list, you're also getting clowned.
Loki's on the list.
Why?
Shanks hype.
He beat him. That's not a feat. He got beat by Shanks. How does that put him on the list?
Hey man, the higher Loki
you got beat by Shanks.
The higher the Loki goes, the higher Shanks'
Source agenda. Source agenda.
Also, you know, the aura, the lore, the theoretical event. The theoretical event where he has to be important enough so Shanks can be Emperor at that point. Cause of
I understand all these takes, but what about Crocodile? Oda said about 2 billion. That's not 1 billion.
If Sanji fights Crocodile in the Cross Guild fight, I'll give it to you.
That's what he's got. That's all he's got.
That's
all he's got. That's all Sanji's got. Mr. Prince. Alright? That's all Sanji's got. Mr. Prince, Eric.
Sanji fighting at Alabasta.
Villain. 2 billion.
The Sanji fans will never recover from that.
Derek, what are your thoughts on Dora Brogy?
No.
You're not buying it at all.
Well, why are they on the list?
Because
1.8 bill.
The feats.
Where are they on the list?
The feats don't match.
Negative feats, you're saying?
Negative feats.
Negative feat, negative riz.
Because yes, they got the power feats, but we ain't. That Mr. 3 is haunting them. Alright? And we understand the insane bounty because Morgan's put the blame on them.
Let me
for the siege.
Let me twist this on you.
Okay.
Kokoro got beat by Luffy.
Okay. By Luffy. That's on Mr. 3 in
Grand
Little Garden.
Line Luffy.
Little Garden Mr. 3!
Grand Line Luffy.
Eric, Little Garden Mr. 3. That's before Alabasta. Do you understand that?
It's close to Alabasta.
It's before Alabasta. If you understand how the timeline works.
Crocodile got beat by previous Luffy. By Grand Line Luffy, Christian.
Eric,
as we are
Haki blooms in the heat of battle. Haki blooms.
1.8 bill. Oda's sourcing them up. Oda's sourcing the Giants up.
Let me see some Haki.
Why are they on the list? The logic falls apart.
Let me see some Haki.
Look at this.
The logic does not fall apart.
Look at the highest bounty the Katakuri.
But Eric, we understand their bounty.
So you don't buy the Dorian Brogy sauce, but you don't buy the crocodile sauce.
So Eric, it's hard for me to accept the Giants.
Which sauce are you going to drink?
One crocodile's a Logia. So that instantly beats the Giants. Where's the Haki?
What? They'll have Haki.
Yeah, where is it?
1.8 bill. Where's Crocodile's Haki?
We saw it in that little panel.
Well, where?
Little panel.
No, there's no panel with Crocodile's Haki.
Little black shady.
See, he's falling apart this is. He's claiming I have logical fallacies in my list. Dorian Brogy should be on your list. If you can have fucking Crocodile and Boa.
Boa's got the cock. Alright? We know Boa has cock. She's gonna turn with the A-cock. What does Dorian Brogy have?
Let the people decide.
What is their story relevance? What's Dorian Brogy's story? What the fuck are they gonna do?
Nothing. They're gonna be players and all.
Lose to Loki. Okay. Eric, no one has Dorian Brogy on the list for a reason. Because no one buys it. Alright? Crocodile, I see Ori's vision. Mr. Prince. Final matchup. And it's going to be sad for the Sanji fans, but I'm just going to try and hype it up.
Now, audience, I want you to rewind about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Where Christian said, why don't you have Ibu on the list?
Yeah.
You're doing shit because you're theoretical takes. Crocodile vs. Sanji is a theoretical take.
Yeah, but why
It's a story take.
But you have to take what's in the story. Not that this character's going to die, so this year he's not going on the list. What does that mean?
He hasn't really done anything from last year to this year, except from Twerk.
We confirmed the demon
We
powers.
knew that.
Yeah, but we confirmed it. It's locked in. He has complete control over the demon powers. He took it away.
When are we going to talk about your Saturn take?
He's not on the list.
He's not on the list anymore.
Saturn's dead.
I'll take. Why is it Rob on the list, by the way?
He just fell off the list. He was just on the king.
This is the...
Rob was just on the king. He fell off the list.
This is just the annoying thing about the...
It's getting hard.
About the top 30. You got to add fucking 6 guys there. And then what? When all the Holy Knights get named, you got to name all them?
This is why we might have to go to top 50.
Boring.
We might have to go to top 50. And only 30 characters can make the list. And Luch was just on the king. And Marco. Marco was on the king as well.
Okay.
So...
Alright, Ben Beckman.
Ben Beckman 2024. Is that acceptable?
Too low.
Eric, what is Ben Beckman really got?
Too low.
Kai's got cock.
He got the brand new hype.
He does have the brand new
He
hype.
shanks his right hand
That's
man.
why he is above a 2 billion berry man. I always give Ben
This is
Beckman
disrespectful.
respect. It's not.
I see Yamato above.
Eric,
Many places.
we have...
And Law. And Zabo. This is disrespectful.
What? We're going to say Zabo is not better than Ben Beckman. How are we going to do
They
that?
should be far closer.
Why?
Benny should be above Law.
You're putting Benny... How much? What? If 3 billion for Benny?
It's possible.
I want to see this list that you put together.
Benny
At the end of the day...
Benny Beck.
at
This is disrespect to the podcast.
Eric, it's not.
It is.
I put him above Croc, above Shiryu, many spaces above Shiryu.
Do I feel like the Old Man Trio should be higher than this?
It's hard to say, Eric, because Garp showcase. Do not get fooled by the anime.
Now,
do not get fooled by the anime.
This is true. Now, are the Zoro fans... Alright, so... You got Ben Beckman 24. Rayleigh, Sengoku, Garp, the Old Man Trio.
Yeah.
I said last year, if Sengoku doesn't do anything, it's soon.
He's getting off the list.
This is the last year Sengoku will be on my list, and unless he does anything next
He
year.
retired old man.
Retired bum.
Okay, he's going in the con category.
Yes.
Okay.
Rayleigh 23, Sengoku 22, Garp 21.
Yeah. 20, Jupiter.
Jupiter. Now, how'd you split these guys up?
Eric,
Is it vibe?
It's via feeds.
Okay.
Because Jupiter, Marcus Mars, Yeah, he's got the island wide suck, island level feet.
I can't believe you had Jupiter on this list.
Island level feet.
That's crazy.
He's got the island level suck. He's sucking in ships and
Bro
shit.
sucks.
I know he sucks, but he has immortality. What do you want from me? But do I write the story? Do I write the story?
No.
Exactly. Jupiter.
Water gimmick.
He's a gimmick.
Throw him in the water.
Apparently, it don't work.
Luffy, throw him in the water.
And we never know. We never know if Devil Fruit could be
Completely
non-effective.
on his power.
Alright, so Jupiter at 20. Marcus Mars
Do
and...
you feel good about having Jupiter by
I don't.
Ben Beckman?
I don't. But it is what it is.
See, this is why I can't...
What can I do about this?
This is why
What can I do?
This is why I,
This
can't
is why
buy the
I have to
Boruto.
say you have to separate yourself from the list. I don't enjoy it. I do not enjoy this, Eric. Do I enjoy this?
It's a bad take.
Do I enjoy this? I do not
Did
enjoy
you
this.
take Ben Beckman's IQ into play? He's supposed to be the smartest man in these
I
blue.
understand that, Eric. I understand that.
Could he figure it out? Could he somehow set something up to get this man incapacitated?
We don't even know if water affects.
Sea stone bullets.
We never know if
They
sea stone
exist. Apparently.
very expensive.
Right.
Right?
Yasop's got those nuke bullets.
Sea stone
Beckman
bullets.
has the sea stone bullets.
Maybe, Eric. But Eric, I do not enjoy it, but it is what it is.
This is a sad state of affairs, right here.
19.
You got Jupiter above Garp.
Yeah. What's Garb doing?
Ben Beckman.
What are they doing?
Rayleigh.
What are they doing? Nothing.
Your boy Croc even.
Yeah. What are they doing? Literally nothing.
Sad times.
It's a powerful gimmick, Eric.
Mars.
It's a sad and powerful gimmick.
Mars. What is this logic? Yeah, why is Yamato above Jupiter and Mars? So Ben Beckman got that cock.
No one, we don't know what level.
Look at it fall apart at the
We don't know what level.
I would just assume you would have put all the Gorosei together because of the gimmick.
No.
Because you keep on talking about the gimmick.
The gimmick is strong.
This is the only reason why they're on the list.
Yeah.
And yet you have somehow headcanon Yamato above Jupiter and Mars.
Cock.
Explain to me.
Cock.
What? What about it?
A cock. And
Zoro's got ACOG.
the defensive feats.
Zoro's got ACOG.
Yamato far superior in the uses of ACOG.
Zoro could slice I give Zoro ACOG on Jupiter.
Yamato's ACOG is far superior. Can actually use it on command without Emma. So, how about that?
The chat's gonna say Zoro scarred Carter, he can't cut Jupiter permanently.
Dory broke, he couldn't.
Christian, what is it? Alright. So he's got Yamato above Jupiter and Mars. What is the chat talking about, Christian?
Katakuri vs. Zoro is so similar to Luffy vs. Zoro since Luffy mirrored Katakuri in so many ways. Not really, because he's a low gear. So that makes it doubly as
Special
hard
power
as
racer, but yeah, what we're saying here.
Yeah.
Loki 17. What is your vibe on Loki at the moment?
Bounty and legendary Devil Fruit tax.
No, Christian's got in parentheses here, Kid MIA.
If Kid's alive, he goes here.
Okay.
Kid MIA, is he retired? Is he not retired? Will he fight again? No one fucking knows. So if for now he is off the list, he would slot in here around Loki, Law, Yamato, around that level.
Now we got after Loki we got Law.
Eric, you want to talk about X Factor?
I have no complaints here for Law. We know he's stupid. He's good in almost every situation. He got jumped by Blackbeard's crew on the sea. Bad situation for him. Terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst setup of all time for him.
Yeah.
And he did alright.
He got away.
He got a hit in or two.
Yeah. So, we appreciate Law here, Eric. 15 Zabo.
He's buying the Zabo sword. Explain to me how Zabo beats Mars and Jupiter, please.
It is called...
Because I guess Law can do some bullshit with his Delphi.
I imagine flames. They're gonna constantly burning, some bullshit like that. Entei, burn, Ryo Haki shit. Eric, we know Haki negates. We saw that with the Joy Boy level.
That gap between Ben Beckman and Yamato is pissing me off.
Eric. Oda.
Well, we can't just say
Oda.
Then he's got Zabo Walkery. Noshijuro.
Eric, Walkery has that dumb defense. What do you want from me?
You can't overpower
Do I
giants.
enjoy that he has a dumb defense gimmick?
You're a sad man.
Do I enjoy this? No, I do not. So, Eric, I'm like Kizaru. I'm the cog in the machine right now.
It's terrible.
Alright? I'm the cog in the machine. I don't like doing it, but Oda's making me do it. Because he put these characters in the story.
All I'm saying is...
Yeah.
By your logic
Yeah.
about quote-unquote Gorosei gimmick, and what are they going to do?
To be
all
fair...
the Gorosei should be together,
No.
and they should be...
No,
Admiral
because
level.
Noshijuro has the speed feats. He's dipping around the island insanely fast. He's got cutting feats. He cut the Egghead Island. That's a feat. He clashed with Zoro equally. That's a feat. Plus the gimmicks. Alright? So it's everything plus the gimmicks. This is why he's above the other elders. Also, Eric.
I'm saying that's fine. He can be above the other elders. I don't understand the gap though.
Well, you got the commanders and
I don't understand.
You got that level.
What's the logic of the gap between Jupiter What's the logic between Mars, Yamato, Loki, Law, Zabo, then Walker?
Because I believe those characters can get it done.
How?
Loki's a giant. He just fucking yeet him into space. Done. Yamato, ACOC, crazy defensive power. Stalemate. Really? Defensive, Mirror Mountain. Ice Blasts, freeze them. ACOC, she can get it done. Law hacks. Law has hacks. Zabo, firepower, burning. X Factor, also haki. Do you understand the logic
But
here?
Zabo can't get past Walkery.
Because he's got that stupid defense.
Or Noshijuro. Why can't he get past Noshijuro?
Because Noshijuro has that, and on top has decent swordsmanship.
He doesn't have the defense, Noshijuro.
No, but he's got the swordsmanship to compensate. And he has the feats. And he has the haki.
I can see your argument with, like, Walkery having stupid defense, okay?
Yeah.
But, like, I think if you're gonna have that argument, and that the only argument for why Walkery's above the other guys, then Jupiter has to be below.
Jupiter is below.
Because Law, there's no reason why Law couldn't beat Jupiter and Don
Eric, a Gear 5 Luffy can't get through this horseshit defense.
I'm saying Walkery's fine if you're gonna have the defense take.
Yeah.
But why are you giving Noshijuro?
Because I told you, he has the speed, he has the cutting techniques. He's a combatant.
So,
he's not just a fucking old man that does the bullshit.
Yamato can't get past it?
I'm saying Noshijuro would have the fighting capability to at least go toe to toe with Yamato, plus the gimmicks. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter and Mars, what fighting ability do they have? Not much. They have gimmick alone.
Walker got no fighting ability.
Defense bullshit.
Okay.
Also somehow counter damage, so you kill yourself.
Now after Noshijuro, who you got there?
Green Bull, Amaraki, Eric.
You're respecting the title too much here.
Suckage.
He's a fucking bum. You know he's a bum.
Eric,
I back Lauren.
You back Law. He's not that far away, Eric. I won't say Law's not that far away from Admiral. I'll say that. Same as Zabo.
There's a significant gap between.
It's not significant.
That's disrespectful to Fujitora having Green Ball right next to him.
Eric, it happens every year.
It's disrespectful.
All the animals get placed together.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't
Green
give a
Ball has so many L's. And embarrassing L's.
But Eric, the stronger Green Bull is, the more hype Shanks is. Do you understand that?
This is a fine logic, but the guy, he thinks Captain Weevil's a W.
We have to give
Shout
him
out 3 Skull Joe, by the way. Having Weevil in his top 30.
What? Huh? The dropped plot point, Weevil? What are we doing?
Explain to me, Grimble.
Well, first of all, Admiral. Second of all, packed up King and Queen. So that instantly puts him above First Commanders.
Wounded.
Sure, wounded, but he did both.
Snark.
Okay, fine, but he did both. He's got the firepower. He has the means to penetrate the Lunarian bullshit. He has the means. What do you think about that?
No.
No. So he's a bum. We understand this, but
Zabo's low here.
Zabo's not. People either think Zabo.
I'm backing in Zabo.
Alright, we'll see your list where Zabo ends up.
Otis, he's got the fates, he's got the fruit, and Otis giving him the sauce.
I understand that. That's why he's higher. People put Zabo below Zoro.
Zabo could be fucking Green Bull.
He's got that flame resistant wood.
Gives a fuck. This fucking idiot.
Okay. Eric. Green Bull. 11 Fujitora. 10 Kizaru. 9 Kuzan. 8 Luffy.
He's above Admiral level now.
I had him above Admiral level last year. Plus, what we've seen of the Albath feats just adds to that. The Albath buff.
Explain to me why the Dragon Mihawk, he still hasn't
He's
reached
already.
level. Why?
Because of the firepower implied by Mihawk.
When?
When he cut the fucking iceberg with that no name. Eric, he did fucking casually color icebergs. He's got the firepower. You cannot disrespect Mihawk.
I'm not disrespecting.
I understand you want to disrespect Mihawk.
I don't. But Luffy's at that level. He has the highest firepower in the verse.
I understand this, Eric, but let me tell you this.
He's got them Albaf buffs.
Eric, Kizaru McDonald's deliveries.
He's got the buffs. He's got.
Eric, Kizaru McDonald's deliveries.
Did you take into account the Albaf stamina maneuvers?
Well, Gear 5. We're going to need Gear 5 to get these men done, Eric. And Gear 5 lasts 5 minutes.
He went in and out with one move.
I understand this, Eric, but Egghead, how many times do we need a recharge?
Do you take into account the stamina management in Egghead in Albaf Christian?
Eric, let me see more of the stamina management. Let me see the fight against Loki / Big Mom, and then we're talking. Then Luffy.
You're always way too conservative on Luffy. Always.
Conservative.
Always way too conservative.
Number 8. Conservative. Quote Eric.
That's right.
Stamina issues. If Oda stops fucking around with the stamina issues, then we're talking top
Didn't we
5.
declare the stamina issues dead?
Yeah, 4 stamina issues.
Do you forget Overcon Gun? That's my question to you. Do you forget Overcon
No,
Gun?
I don't. I don't forget.
Do you forget the Kong Rifle?
Eric, we know Gear 4 is irrelevant.
The King Kong Gatling?
Eric, we know Gear 4 is irrelevant these days.
The ACOG?
Eric, stop.
In base. You forget.
I do not forget.
You forget Luffy find Kaido in base.
I understand that, but if we want... For his ultimate form, he needs to get better.
So you tell me Luffy can fight Kaido in base for a significant amount of time, but he can't do that with Mihawk?
Eric, he lost 3 times in base. Forget this.
This is post Egghead, Christian.
Eric, the stamina limit is the issue. You're fighting a beast like Kaido, you need that stamina.
Does Mihawk have the stamina? How much stamina does Mihawk got? How much stamina does Dragon got?
Eric, we cannot...
I like how everyone puts Dragon and Mihawk together because, regardless of your list, because of the ultimate Mickey haven't done anything potential man.
Mihawk's done things.
Yeah, but people ignore that.
He's done way more things than fucking Dragon, alright? Speaking of Dragon, number 7. Number 6, Mihawk. Number 5, Sakazuki, Eric.
Any particular reason why you have Mihawk above Dragon?
I just feel like Mihawk's done more.
Okay.
You know? 5, Sakazuki. That 5 Billy Barry man, Eric. 4, Blackbeard. Eric, you cannot beat that 1-2 combo. It's a devastating.
He's got a little plot. He's got a little relevance tax on it.
Sure. Eric, that number 3 might shock people. Number 3
this
might
is high
be shocking.
suckage.
Number 3.
I didn't think you were going to go this
Number
crazy.
3 might be a little rich for some people, Eric. But I believe is the only correct take. Number 3. Sate Figureland Garling. The newest elder.
It's aggressive.
Eric.
I know we got the source.
Also, this would be Big Mom's placement, but MIA. We don't understand her
Location.
status. Garling. Let me explain. Oda said this man equal to Roger Whitebeard. In that flashback. And then he said in the SPS. All the 10 questions.
He didn't necessarily say
Eric, he didn't deny it. A question was...
There are implications.
Eric, the question was... This man was fighting Roger the pirate, the legendary pirates. And he goes, yes, he's strong.
And there's a reason.
Confirmation. Right? So we got Garling.
I have him high on the list too, but I think it's a bit aggressive going above.
Garling Prime might be top 10 all time.
Sure. And he's got the armor buff now.
And now he has the armor buff.
Theoretically,
which means, and what is the biggest weakness to the old man?
The stamina.
The stamina and the defense.
We're assuming he has the armor buff.
It's whatever. Alright? He's got the armor buff.
Mm-hmm.
The stamina and the defense. What is irrelevant with the armor buff? Stamina and defense.
Now Shanks one-shots his man if he's got the armor. If he's got the old man attack and the...
Sure. But now he's got the armor.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Alright.
It's a bit... I agree with the take. But it's too high. It's too high. A little bit too disrespectful to the men who've been there the long time.
Alright, the new buck, the young buck, Garling.
The new guy on the block.
New guy on the block. You gotta buy the sauce. He got a buff. Oda sourced this man.
He didn't even do anything and he got a buff.
Exactly. Oda sourced his man, and then he gave him a buff. Watch out for Garlic. Nastiness coming, Eric, from Garlic.
Number 2, Aimu.
Number 2, Aimu. It's over, Eric. We have to acknowledge Aimu.
For me,
We understand his power set. We understand his firepower. We understand his capabilities.
if he's tweaking at the Joy Boy Haki,
we understand about that Joy Boy Haki.
he might be in trouble when he sees Shanks.
But Eric, I understand that. But if he's a puppet master character, these puppets are above First Commander level,
That's your take.
which is insane.
How do you feel that his obvious weakness is going to be Conqueror's Haki? Because you know the
But
thematic
Eric,
will
it's
of
not,
the people.
sure, I understand this, but Luffy's not gonna one shot this man.
Sure, but how do you feel about maybe the Gorosei's weakness being Conqueror's Haki, and Luffy just decides not to use it ever in Egghead?
Well, they have Conqueror's Haki.
But maybe their weakness is
Or
Conqueror's Haki.
quote unquote menacing Haki.
Because we saw the Joy Boy.
Eric, that's all time insane shit.
But maybe
right?
Luffy can generate that kind of Haki.
Eventually.
That was just a Haki burst, Christian. ACOG is superior.
I understand that, but Joy Boy said this is my
So
strongest Haki.
maybe if Luffy decides to use...
Look, Joy Boy literally said this is my strongest Haki. So you have to take that at its peak. We have to take it at its peak. So, Aimu we have to acknowledge. It is the time to deny Aimu is over.
I think I'll put him on the list next year. If there's no movement on the Blackbeard plotline.
Okay.
Because that's still up in the air. He's got Garp, who knows.
And of course number 2 is where Kaido would be, but he's currently MIA.
And number 1, the obvious answer.
Shanks.
Go through his feats.
Of course. One-shotted kid. Oda said it. Oda even said it now.
Best observation on that we've seen.
Oh, in manga, in non-canon. In the entire verse.
Wi-Fi Haki.
Wi-Fi Haki. Fucking up Green Ball, Eric. Eric, how can you see this
Being
man?
compared to Joy Boy's Haki.
Of course, the non-stop suckage of
Top
Alvath.
5.
Eric, the non-stop suckage of Alvath.
This is
Alright?
like red hair, constantly.
Alright, so...
A Loki shutting him out.
Eric, Haki comparable to Joy Boy. What is Aimu afraid of? Joy Boy, checkmate.
People, yeah. I don't know. People are weird when they downplay Shanks' Haki feats. You can talk all day about swordsmanship or whatever the fuck, right? But when it comes to
The raw Haki.
when it comes to just the raw Haki feats, no one's better.
It's true. It's true.
People talk about fucking Joy Boy. Sure. We all agree Joy Boy's the guy.
Yeah, you'd be stupid not to say Joy
But-
Boy's the guy.
The man's 800 years dead, so
Yeah.
and Shanks is comparable. Apparently.
That's right.
So,
Alright, moving on, Eric.
what are the people saying about your list?
Let's talk about Katakuri, Eric. Eric's list.
A little bit
What?
more variety on here because there's no Gorosei
Eric.
apart from Gali.
Boa. 30. Then Jinbei.
I'm happy to move Bora up once she actually fucking does something. Again, potential man. She's all potential.
So you got Boa below Jinbei.
That's right. Jinbei-
Why is the third commander on this list? Please explain this to me.
You hate her on Jinbei. We all know this.
Why is a second commander on this list?
Sanji and Jinbei.
Okay.
Christian, you got Yasab on that list too. By the way, that's the third commander. Sanji beats Cracker. Sanji beats Queen.
Okay. What does that have to do with picking the top 30?
Because he's
Please
below,
explain that to me.
he's below the first commanders, as you can see.
I understand that.
And he's above all the second commanders, as you can see.
See, Eric, this list smells of 2022. This is an outdated list because you refuse to acknowledge the elders and Aimu.
You realise
This is a stinky
You
list.
realise the Gorosei are dead man at this point.
Eric, this is a stinky list.
No one buys the source of the Gorosei
Eric,
except
you have to,
Garlic.
it doesn't matter.
It does matter. You know why?
What?
Gimmick.
Well, we explained that, Eric. Number 27, Yasuo. He's got exploding bullets.
He's got the hype. He's got the brand new hype. He's changed up.
Okay. He's got the exploding bullets. Lucky Roo. I'll allow it. 25 Marco, 24 King, 23 Katakuri, 22 Zoro. Why is Zoro above Katakuri?
At some point, we just have to accept that
Katakuri is more of a menace than Zoro.
A menace? What do you mean by menace?
If you have Katakuri in the battlefield, who would you take? Katakuri on the battlefield or Zoro on the battlefield?
Right now?
Yeah.
Who would do better in the Kano fight? Because Zoro was on the rooftop. He had some good feats. Christian, Wano was fucking ages ago.
I understand that.
And we still keep on bringing up Roof Piece because Zoro did fucking nothing in Renegade.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to if he had a higher feat. And let's be strictly honest with the Luigi fight.
Yeah.
Oda fucking around giving Zoro something to do for way too long.
Yeah, but we have to take
That's
it
some
at
gimmick
face value.
shit.
We have to take it at face value. And he didn't even beat him. And then Jim made me.
It was some weird shit. Just like the whole Kizaru Luffy thing.
Yeah.
But I think just via... Because again, until Zoro gets Future Sight, you can't justify Zoro being Katakuri in any way.
No.
But we have to accept at some point that Zoro will surpass Katakuri.
Sure.
And if he never gets Future Sight...
He has to get an observation upgrade at some point. If it's not Future Sight...
I've just hit the threshold where it's like Zoro should be Katakuri. Maybe after Albaf, you'll hit the threshold.
I might hit the threshold after Albaf.
Even if he doesn't even get a fucking observation haki.
Okay.
At some point, you can't just be like, keep on holding out. Until he unlocks Future Sight, which he may never do.
He's got to beat Mihawk at some point, Eric.
Maybe he's just going to spam haki waves, and that's how he beats him.
Maybe, Eric. Number 21, Shiryu. Okay.
Plot tax.
20 kid. I mean, yeah...
He's holding on by a thread.
I thought you weren't gonna have him on the list this year.
Well, the Loki plotline re-energized his plot.
Fan base.
Re-energized the plot potential.
Okay.
He might be involved in Albaf. So we had to reintroduce.
I put him as MIA. I have him on the list too.
Because previously to the whole Loki setup, we thought this bum is retired. He ain't doing nothing. He's going to be a sad man. But there's a way for him to enter the plot. So we have to consider that.
Number 19, Eric. Yamato.
You know the fates. Christian talked about the fates, about the ice beams, about the Mirror Mountain.
Number 18, Green Bull, dude. Like, I understand. Eric, I understand it.
Bro is a bum.
I understand it. But Eric, come on, what are we doing?
He's a Sakazuki sucker. Is that why he entered the realm?
Eric, we heard his backstory. Oda said he's strong. He's legendary strength.
Luffy didn't give a fuck that Green Ball was around. He gave a fuck when Kizaru turned up though, didn't he? Had no fucks when Green Ball was at Wada though.
Because he had his boys.
Nah, who the fuck is he?
He believed in Yara. He believed in Momo.
You can't defend Green Ball. He's only on that higher list because of the title tax.
The title, yeah, I gotta respect the animal title.
And that title is meaning a lot less than it used to.
They just got sourced, right? Or just sourced them with the big deliveries and the 5
There's always asterisks. There's always cap. When are they gonna do something?
It's a great question. When are they gonna do something? 17 Rayleigh. How are you gonna put Green Bull under the old man trio?
Garp beats his ass. Does Garp beat Sakazuki in Marineford?
Marineford?
Because Green Bull...
Eric, you're getting sucked in by the anime.
I think Garth's got a good chance against Sakazuki.
Yeah, it'll be a good fight, but you're getting sucked
And
in
that's
by that
Sakazuki in Marineford, Christian, the man who fights Kuzan for 10 days. This is Green Ball. Garth beats Green Ball. Get out of my face.
Look, I don't disrespect the pick. I respect the pick, but it's aggressive. Alright?
He needs a W. I know who against. Because there's not a lot of men.
Weevil.
What if your man Crocodile gets taken out by Green Ball?
What do you mean, why?
What are you gonna do?
Why?
Tell me what you're gonna do.
I mean, I've got Green Ball above Crocodile right now.
Tell me what you're gonna do.
I'll tell you, it's fine. I got Green Ball above
I can see
Croc.
Green Ball trying to attack fucking
What if Croc beats Green Ball?
Cross Guild for some great brownie points.
What if Croc beats Green Ball?
To get this man off the list, because I want to see him on the list.
Is Croc going on the list?
Croc will go on the list if he beats Green Ball.
Alright, there we go. That's the stipulations. Alright.
Garp at 15. Benny Beckman at 14, Christian. This man is prime right-hand man, elite, hockeyman, rifleman, cigarette man, future site confirmed.
Eric, I want to believe in this. I want to believe in this prophecy.
You saw the hands.
But who does he fight? Zoro?
I don't fucking know.
I want to believe in the Ben Beckman prophecy. But who does he fight? That is the issue.
It's a good question. Who knows? Who might fight a Gorosei man?
Kuzan?
He might fight Kuzan. That's something.
That's a lot of something. Alright.
Benny B, elite.
13 Law.
We know Law. Bastard Hubs.
Loki.
In an even match where he doesn't get fucked at the start,
Sure.
and you give him an opportunity.
Okay.
Now, stupid bastard, especially with the Willy.
Sure. The Willy is crazy, right? Loki, Eric.
Loki's hard to place because is he the Luffy fight? Is he not the Luffy fight? It'd be if he. I need like literally one more chapter to decide. I'm pretty sure he's a Luffy fight.
Yeah.
Two more chapters will solidify this. And if he is a Luffy fight, he has to be like top 5. Just via the math.
If it's an extreme diff.
Assuming.
Okay.
Luffy has to fight a villain at some difficulty.
Sure, we understand that.
So
11 Fujitora. 10 Kuzan. Or 10 Kizaru. 9 Kuzan. 8 Zabo. Check, you roasted
Zabo's ready to go.
Why did you roast my Zabo place when you put him above the Admirals?
because that was too low.
You put him above the Admirals.
That's right. He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
He's ready. He's a pro. He's done. He's in the
He's ready to go. He's doing what Dragon missions should be doing.
Okay.
He's doing them.
Okay.
He's got the firepower.
Alright.
He's ready to go. He's primed. He's a flame emperor.
Derek, I'm very confused. You roasted my dragon placement, but why is he above Mihawk?
Huh.
Why?
Garling 7.
I want to talk about dragon.
Let's talk about Garling a little bit.
Alright.
Garling, I had to respect the source and the hype. But for me, he can't surpass Dragon and Mihawk.
Eric,
Just because he's in the God of War.
he's a legendary dude.
Maybe if I see some stupid feat.
He's a legendary dude. With
I need to see
buffs.
one feat and then he goes up.
Okay.
But it's unfair. The guy
It's
goes
very
up, he
much
gets
unfair.
crazy sauce.
It's very much unfair.
Alright, Dragon Mihawk. I give Dragon the benefit of the doubt that he is the man that they say he is. That he's
Why?
Luffy's father.
But you roast dragon so much, Eric.
I know, but the man does have the source people say he does. It's just taking 30 years.
Eric, Luffy, you say Luffy's number 4. See, this is an issue for me. Because if he fights Loki now, we're talking Loki's top 4, and then the whole list falls apart.
Not really.
This is the issue.
Albert's feared for a reason.
Eric.
If Loki's top 4, this is a perfect arc into the final war. Sakazuki, Blackbeard, Shanks. Those are the last fights Luffy's got.
Where's Armu? No Armu.
No, I know. I'm still on the Blackbeard's gonna suck this man up.
Okay. Luffy's too high, man.
He's not too high.
He is.
He isn't.
If he can...
He's an emperor of the fucking sea.
Eric, number 5.
Emperor Lacey.
Eric, Gear 5. If you could have Gear 5 forever.
Let me ask you a question.
Gear 5 forever, top 1, top 2.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Did you see the Star Gun?
I saw it.
What do you think about that?
That's power, that's speed. But Eric,
Did you see Luffy go giant form and handle these two bums?
I did.
Did you see Gum Gum Symbol?
I did.
I'm just curious. Did you see Dawn Symbol?
I saw it.
Did you see him? Pizarro.
I did.
And you're gonna talk to me.
Eric, you know what I also saw?
Did you see him manifest a baseball bat
I saw it.
and slap Nuke's back?
Eric, I saw it. But you know what I also saw?
You know what we can do to Mayhawk?
What?
Pull out an easel out of his hair, draw like a pipe going the other way, and then the slash goes back and hits Mayhawk.
I mean, theoretically. But Eric, here's my issue.
He's gonna talk to me about stamina.
I want to talk to you about the McDeliveries. I want to talk to you about the snack times.
It's over.
It's not over.
If theoretically he can go in and out one move, land
It's
a
like,
hit,
he needs to stay in Gear 5.
he doesn't need to stay in Gear 5 to fight Mayhawk and
He
Dragon.
needs to stay in Gear 5.
He doesn't.
He does.
He can fight Kaido and Base, and then just 2 arcs later.
But Eric, to get over the top of these dudes, he needs it.
Yeah, when he's throwing a punch.
No.
When he closes the gap, when he's
We
ready.
need the Looney Tunes antics to at speed.
Yeah, and when he's like, oh, I'm running out of stamina, go in base and fight for a little bit, and then go back in. Don't use it all.
I don't know if the Drums of Liberation stamina is a different stamina bar to the regular stamina. We don't understand that. It's food related. It's calorie related.
Is Haki the same thing? But these are all the questions.
He's Master Gear 4, we'll give him that. But where's the Gear 5 mastery? Eric, number 4 for Luffy is too high.
Well, you want him below Mayhawk and Dragon?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
So after he beats Loki, let's say,
Yeah.
is he 4?
I'm gonna see how strong Loki is.
Whatever, after Elbaf, is he 4?
Might be, Eric. It might be the one. But we need somewhere to go. We can't be at 4.
We've got plenty to go.
Alright, number 3, Sakazuki. Number 2, Blackbeard. Number 1, Shanks.
Peak elite.
Okay.
We know. Shout out the guys that want to downplay my mans.
Terrible. Eric, moving on to the fan lists.
Jesus Christ. Chris D.
Chris D has the information for us, Eric.
Let's get through this.
See, Eric, he starts the list with Jinbei.
He's got some Gorosei stuff that he wants to talk about.
Eric, honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1, Gorosei. All hacks, immortality, great. Obviously, but their attack power is not that impressive.
Correct.
Yoshiro is pretty good. Alright? Seraphim. If those kids... I don't know how I feel about the Seraphim.
Let's see him grow up.
Let's see him grow up. Okay. Jinbei. An extremely strong, being able to block Arcade punches for some time. As well as Cognac for Big Mom. He doesn't have any killer moves that would put him as a first commander level. Maybe he's water, he could pull off an extra strong move, but seems to be capped right now in terms of power level. That's true. Jinbei needs some firepower. Jinbei needs some firepower.
Vagabond Drill.
Marco, number 29. Marco 20. Eric, see, my problem is going to be where he puts Sanji and Zoro. That's going to be my problem, but we'll get to it.
Right.
Took up punch in Marineford and wasn't bloody like Shiryu, so automatically better. Insane healing and regeneration. Handling both Crit and Queen for some time. Can block a blast breath and accurate punch, no problem. I guess so. That's the elemental factor. Shiryu. I don't like putting Shiryu here after getting extremely bodied by Garp. Slam doing it only because of the first command attacks, but I don't see how he beats either King or Katakuri and only beats Marco because Marco is retired.
Shiryu did take some damage in the
We understand that, but we also understand the Zoro attacks.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? King. Heavy durability to tank ACOG sword slashes with flames on. Speed on the level similar to Sanji. Powerful magma like flames. Just needs to learn to keep his flame on all times. But fights recklessly, Lularians are broken.
Yeah.
26 Katakuri. Practically impossible to hit unless Snake Man attack speed. Some of the best versatility such X Factor in the game. Can inflict heavy piercing damage with his trident. If he learns ACOG, he's going to be top 10.
I don't know about top 10. He will significantly go higher.
Yeah. Eric, number 25, Crocodile.
He's going to talk about bounty.
Get the bounty buff so his first command level also gets the Fan Letter Mihawk versus Croc high quality animation buff.
That's not a thing.
The Clash, Eric.
Okay.
The Clash. Number 24, Hancock above Crocodile.
Okay. I don't buy it.
Broken ability. If you're aren't
it's a bit high for Boa.
if you aren't snaking her like Blackbeard, you'll probably turn to stone. Using her Stampede feat as cannon. If she learns to use ACOG, she's got to be list next to Yamato.
I like this is the thing with Boa. Everyone's like, if you get hit by her ability, but we know that's not how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
We just know.
Sanji.
Too high.
23. Top 5 speed the verse. Disintegrates Kizaru's laser, which shook the man to his core. Kogan the machine, Eric. Was he trying to kill Vegapunk at that point?
If no, that's an Alpha Sanji.
Took Saturn's eye laser beam with only a drip of blood. That's not a feat. He got held down. That's an L. Eric, come on. That's not a positive feat. He got eye beamed.
Listen, you shouldn't be bringing that up to hype him up. You should just selectively
leave
it out, right?
Yeah. Ife Jabe can use it casually. All he needs is stronger Haki Sushiro and be able to fight Kizaru one-on-one. 22 Zoro. Won against Lucci, but it was a weird fight. Equally each other until Sanji insults him, and so he decides to get serious. Either way, he needs another buff somehow to beat Mihawk, which is possibly just another King Health / ACOG. Okay. 21 Zabo. He needs to buff. He's going to fight Akainu, but this makes sense for Zabo. Okay. Eric, what is number 20 Lucky Roo? We appreciate the sauce here, my friend. But
we like the sauce.
We like the sauce, but it's an aggressive sauce.
That's right.
Strongest of Shanks' crew after Ben Beckman.
Okay.
He's the second commander.
Right.
That is correct. That is a correct statement. Number 19, Law. Broken ability and awakening. Just needs better haki. Strongest worst generation other than Luffy and Blackbeard. Okay. 18, Sengoku.
Okay. Maybe he's getting sick and tired of Sengoku.
Got the guard buff. He took more out of shape. He looks more out of shape than Rayleigh, though he's going to be right there. Okay. 17, Green Bull. This man is a bum. But animals are animals.
I'm telling you, he's holding on by a thread, this man. 16,
Yamato. ACOG, Mythical Zone. If Green Bull came back, Yamato get that W high diff. Want her to reunite with the crew already.
Yamato busted.
Eric, number 15, Fujitora. Only Emerald who hasn't gotten jobbed yet, but I think he's inevitable.
Did people forget Dressrosa?
He's kind of fucking around just for us, Eric. Although he...
Still, though.
He was mad. He was mad at Luffy. Number 13, Kizaru. Did he play possum after Starguard? I don't know, but Gear 5 made him look like a tiny bit of pizza. And dazed him like...
That's a good point.
Eventually Sanji victim. So he's going Crocodile than Sanji.
That opening play, plaguing people's mind.
Opening 50th anniversary opening, Eric. Kuzan. 12. Split bits by Garp should have won the exchange since his prime, but since it was only equal with an old man, he underperformed where I thought he wouldn't, which would make him closer to Alkainu. Number 11, Eric. Ben
Beckman, he buys the sauce.
Only right hand capable of defeating an Admiral. I don't know who he would fight, but he's gonna go on a tear, Eric. He's gonna go crazy.
You ain't ready for
Number 10, Loki. Is it too much sauce?
Nah, this is fine. Just because of the bounty.
Bounty. Legendary Devil Fruit. That's all we have right now. Number 9, Garlic, Eric. Putting him next to the other crazy strong old men, he's probably of his strongest capabilities. All the aura, though I don't get the aura making him blonde and not red hair. God, he's old. Come on. If he gets a demon yokai transformation with immortality from Wabu, he might go up to top 6 above Mihawk. See, there we go. He's not counting. He's not even counting the army buff, and he's got him at number 9.
To be fair, the buff gives him 3 places, but you know,
that's a lot of places. Number 8, Garp, too high. The anime glaze.
He can't last that long. That's the issue.
Yeah, you gotta stop with the anime glaze.
Do you feel like Garp was faster than you thought he was going to be in that fight? Did the speed surprise you?
I feel like Kuzan underperformed.
He definitely underperformed. But the Cobras are going to say Sandman tax.
Sandman tax. We understand the Sandman tax. But that's why I'm saying it's not like Garp overperformed. It's Kuzan underperformed.
I feel like I felt his speed was surprising.
I don't think so. We saw that punch in Marineford against Marco.
Yeah, but
that was sprightly.
He's traveling half the island in a fucking second.
It's not. You're getting confused. The anime.
No, Pizarro's in the center though.
It doesn't matter. He's already halfway into the city. Eric, you're getting plagued by the anime. Go watch it. It's 3 blocks. Go read it. It's 3 blocks.
Alright, that's
watch it.
Pretty good though.
Don't watch it because it's an entire city.
I remember the anime buff in it. Alright.
Dragon. He has even less than Mihawk and Akainu, completely living off his son's aura. Okay.
Fair.
6, Mihawk. He would be nice if he actually had a legitimate W under his belt, but he's probably the strongest non-Yonko. Okay. 5, Akainu. Deadliest Devil Fruit. Unfortunately, he's weaker than Prime Garp and Son Goku, but that's near Pyroki levels. That's a fair standard. See, Goku's getting too much gas. Goku is getting too much gas.
He's said to be equal to Garp. We haven't seen it.
Was he on the battlefield in God Valley? No, he wasn't.
Too busy being an animal at the time,
Eric,
probably.
Sengoku is getting too much gas.
I mean, he just gets, off attacks, but I'm telling you, next year he's coming off the list.
He's retired, alright?
He's retired next year.
He's Kong. Does Kong go on the list? No.
I can't have him take a spot on the list. The bro's done nothing.
Since
At least Garp had feats.
He's done nothing since Marineford.
Even Rayleigh's done shit out of nowhere. With Blackbeard.
Sure. 2-year time skips, Rayleigh's done nothing. He just sits there eating crackers with his goat.
You mean Sengoku doing that?
Sengoku doing that. He turned up in Dressrosa.
And he wasn't that good in Marineford. Let's be real about that.
Eric, he turned up in Dressrosa.
Couldn't even fumble the Gear 3 Luffy for a cent.
He did damage. He's the only one to damage.
Fumbled.
He did fumble it. Alright? He did
fumble. It's a big fumble.
Sure. Alright? Number 4, Luffy.
See, this man's correct.
The suckage. The man has officially mastered Gear 4. Okay, that's insane. He had Ultimate Gear 5. He could surpass Shanks, but he would run out of stamina if they fought 1v1. Okay. Blackbeard still needs another strength boost to compete with Shanks. I don't know what he's going to do, but a Quake Punch, the 1-2 combo, it's strong.
The thing he's never done is
in canon, right. It's too good. Number 2, Amu probably has even more hacks than the Gorosei. Yeah, well, he's the.
Do you actually think Blackbeard will ever pull out the 1-2?
Yeah, he'll pull out a Luffy fight. It's too obvious.
Because I guess he did it against Ace, but he didn't have the Delphi at the time. So theoretically, he likes the corrosive grab with the karate chop.
With the Quake Punch now.
Right.
Which is brutality.
Apparently, Blackbeard had that physical power back then.
Broke his neck.
Right, almost broke his neck.
Did a lot of damage, Eric. Number 1, Shanks, of course, we know.
Competing with Joy Boy in terms of hockey.
We understand that, Eric. Eric, we understand Chris D's list. It's maybe some too high, maybe some too low.
But it's a solid list.
But it's a solid list. Alright, now Eric, let's go to the absolute clown show. Alright, that is Darkoplex. Honorable mentions: Zorro, Sanji,
Yamato, Hancock, Lucky Roo. Is that Rocks or Roo?
Pizarro.
By the way, why did you have fucking Zebek on the list?
It's too nebulous.
Because you think he's the Burn Man.
Eric, it's too nebulous.
Okay.
I can't put him on the list.
Even though the only reason why you have Crocodile's list because you think Mr. President.
Please, actually in the story. Crocodile's actually in the story.
Okay.
I can't base a top 30 list off a headcanon theory that hasn't even come true yet.
Okay.
Alright?
He's got Fuji 30 though,
Eric,
which is a problem.
Fujitaro 30, 29 Crocodile. What do you think about that?
Why?
28 Shiryu.
Why is Grimble on this list? I don't see him on the list.
We might get there.
No, Aramaki. Why is Fujitaro getting shit?
Fujitaro's getting more shit than Greenball. Doesn't enjoy the food. Doesn't enjoy the just roaster food.
Fuji might be the cleanest admiral left.
Number 28, Shiryu. Number 27, Borsalino. Number 26, Ben Beckman.
Okay.
Number 25, Rayleigh.
Too high.
Number 24, Green Bull.
Why is Kizaru below Green Bull?
Eric, this is gonna enrage you. Number 23, Magellan. Every year.
It's 2024. It's 2024.
Every single year.
It's 2024 and Magellan's still on the list.
It's every single year. Magellan.
What's the... I'm trying to figure out the logic.
I don't know.
Between Greenbull... Why is Greenbull taking so... Why is Fuji and Kizaru taking all the heat, but Greenbull getting none of the heat?
I don't know. Apparently Greenbull sourced Greenbull hype, Eric. He took out Weevil.
Maybe he's still convinced that King and Queen was fair and they were 4 HP and he one-shot them.
Maybe he agrees with philosophy, Eric. Number 22, Kid.
Okay.
Number 21, Law. Number 20, Jupiter.
The Coruscant middle list.
That's an incorrect take. Number 19, Sengoku. Number 18, Eric. We're at 18, we're at Zabo.
Too low.
Number 17, Kuzan.
Okay.
Number 18, or number 16, Loki.
Sure.
Number 15, Big Mom.
Way too low. Way too low. Is Kaido on the list?
Yep. Number 14, Garp. Number 13, Kaido.
Big Mom.
Number 14, Kaido. Number 14.
14, Kaido. Mars above Kaido.
And then he's got Marcus Mars above Kaido.
Mihawk and Juro. I'm confused what this man's trying to do.
Marcus Mars, and then 11 Mihawk, 10 Juro. So Mihawk's a fraud.
I guess he's assuming that Zoro beats Mihawk and then Juro. Okay. Is that the thought?
I guess that's the logic there. Number 9, Luffy. Number 8, Dragon. Number 7, Sakazuki. Number 6, Garling.
Okay.
Number 5, Walkery.
Oh my god. Bro's a bum. What is he trying to say?
Everyone just does not understand his list. Darkoplex, this list makes no fucking sense.
No sense.
Why?
Please explain in the comments.
He's sucking off the defensive feats of Walkery.
Well, Darkoplex, do you know that Walkery got repelled by giants?
Eric, number 5, Walkery. Number 4, Shanks.
Too low.
Number 5, Blackbeard. Number 3, Blackbeard.
No.
Number 2, Zebek. Yes, he's alive.
He's in your camp.
I have the theory. I'm not going to put him on the list, alright? Number 1, Iron.
The thing, how did Iron not catch any heat for that Joy Boy sweat?
This man.
I didn't know what. That just kind of flew over everyone's head.
I understand it, Eric. I understand it, but the elders at the power level and the hacks.
They're confused, Christian. The people are confused. Alright, what else we got?
That's what we got for the list, Eric.
Right.
Darkoplex, we're gonna rework your list.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Magellan should not be on anyone's list in 2024. No one's list.
What are we doing?
Anyway, that's Shawnee Shanks.
That's what we're saying.
An obvious one this week.
How strong is Shanks, Eric? Shanks is so strong that he is the only clear top one, Eric. I don't want to hear about Kaido. I don't hear anything about Kaido anymore. Number 14.
People have switched up to Aimu, Mihawk, Dragon.
Why? No one's switching up to Mihawk. If I see Mihawk on the list, at number 1, clan list. Alright?
They put Aimu there to hide their clannery.
Alright, Aimu? No. Sweating.
The most common shit I've seen is Aimu, Dragon, Mihawk, Shanks.
Top 1. Okay. Dragon, no. Sakazuki. No one even believes this anymore, Eric. Eric, Bronco's top 30 is going to be fucking stupid this
The
year.
5 Billy bounty lasted about 3 minutes.
No one buys it.
Right.
No one's buying it. Will Bronco put Sakazuki number 1?
Nah, Shanks will be number 1. He likes to meme around and shit. But
Okay.
I wonder what Morge is going to do, because he did admit that Joy Boy comparison was crazy sauce. Maybe he's finally here.
Well, he's finally here.
Although he's got his mind trapped in the Shanks is going to die in the Blackbeard plotline.
That's what I mean. You can't be stuck in your theories, Eric.
Anyway, Shanks is not Shanks go to King Christian. He's
Move
the
on.
only top one.
Moving on, Oda's health. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Eric, somewhat unprecedented move this week. A chapter was announced in the magazine, and its placement is printed in the magazine. But Eric, there is no One Piece chapter. The list of contents is printed with One Piece in it, no chapter. Crazy unprecedented. This never
quick
happened.
pull.
A quick pull off the presses. Why? Oda's health. Man is run down. There's concerns.
He's on the.
Of course, he just came back from South Africa. Eric, it's international travel. Let's not be stupid. It takes its toll.
Right, and an old man Christian as well.
He's 50. He's got diabetes.
He's got problems.
He's got gout. Alright. Oda has some health issues. Plus the international travel. I'm sure he was working 24 hours over there. It wasn't a fucking holiday.
He wasn't drinking pina coladas on the beach.
No. Alright, so he's come back, he's run down, he's got a week of chapters out, and then he's cocked it.
But we don't know the timeline of
We don't know the timeline what happened. But Oda needs to slow the fuck down, Eric. He's doing too much.
Get rid of the films. He doesn't need to be involved. Christian, we're 25 years in. How is it not guys that know what the fuck to do?
That's true. He should give it to Ichitani. Fuck it.
Let her do whatever the fuck she wants.
Fuck it. We don't need Oda's involvement. Alright?
They have a One Piece chief of staff, editor.
Let this man do some work.
He's there for a reason. Let others write the scripts.
Now, Eric, I want to issue this. If I see more than one Kobe scene in season 2 of the live action, I'm going to be extremely infuriated. Oda does not want this plot in the show. It's the worst part of it. He has to fly his ass to South Africa to make sure these bums don't put it in like last time, and they did anyway. He's flying over there making sure that it's all working. Alright? Could we not have
We've
this?
got a lot of content to fill. We don't need a cut to Kobe talking to Garp.
No. We got Zorowiski Peak Source. We got Little Garden. We got Drum Island. We don't need Kobe. Do not put Kobe in. Do not waste Oda's time. Don't waste my time. Thank you. We hope Oda gets well. We hope he does well.
People think like drawing all day is like a joke. That like it's not a significant health problem. But Christian, people my age are getting broken.
Sure.
Massive back pain, chronic wrist issues. They don't take care of themselves, Christian.
No.
They don't lift the weights. They're not strong.
No.
They're going to be 30, 40, and they're going to require back surgery.
Yeah.
This is not a meme. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. People think it's a fucking joke. Oh, just fucking No.
Anyway, it's like if you're imagine you're at your desk job in an office and you're there for
And you're bent over. You're not just typing.
and you're there for 18 hours. I think you would maybe not want to do that.
Right.
I think,
Take shit off Oda's plate and let him write the manga before it's fucking a big issue.
Before it's a huge issue. Before it's a Togashi level issue.
Right.
And then I'm gonna kill someone. Because they drove this man into the dirt.
And let the common excuse. Oda wants to do all these things. Christian, every industry
Wants to suck off.
They enable the artist
to
do unhealthy things so they can make maximum profit.
We're not done. We know how it works.
Whether that's the music industry with drugs. Oda's not doing drugs. He's doing damage to himself in other ways. Not sleeping. Not getting the required exercise. Not getting the required recovery. Probably not eating the right foods.
Yeah.
They need to look after the man. So nothing crazy happens. Like every other fucking guy.
Yeah.
Well, no, Christian, he wants to do it. Look, these managers, these men around him need to tell him no, and to get him healthy.
Yeah, but at least we have the One Piece editor-in-chief now, officially sworn in 1 week ago, so maybe he can do some fucking work, etc. Alright?
That's right.
And that's the fucking episode this week, Eric.
We had a lot of top 30s.
A lot of top 30s.
But there we go. Next week, JoJo. How many chapters do we have to cover? One chapter.
One chapter.
Okay.
Looking forward to Mr. Howler and his family shenanigans.
So we got JoJo next week, and then we got a chapter, yes?
Correct.
And then who knows what's happening in December?
There's probably 2 chapters left of the year. Maybe 3.
3 if we're lucky.
If these 2 weeks do not count for the Oda break, we're getting 2.
They won't. They won't count as an Oda break. They're an unscheduled break.
So we're getting 2 chapters.
Right. Okay.
So I hope something crazy happens. Shang's the strongest.
Shang's the good
king.
king.
Good night.
Good night.